Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Angela and today I will be talking about the fragrances that I have on my August tray. Where I live, it's still humid, not quite as bad as it was in July, but we're still having quite a few warm days. I'm still wearing some citrus, bright fragrances still for the hot weather. I do have some floral fruity and I have some warm scents because you can always wear your warm comforting scents on the inside. I know I do because I love my warm scents. So if that's something you think you'd be interested in, please stick around to the end of the video. And I'll start with the first one, and this is the Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I actually wore this fragrance. This is my second bottle of this, and I wore this fragrance to work the other day. I really love this scent. I got whiffs of myself after about 4 hours, and I'm like, oh man, I smell good. And to me, that's what matters most, is that I smell good to myself. I don't necessarily have to get compliments. I mean, it's nice if I do, but if I don't, that's fine. I just want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like I smell good. And to me, this gives me that. It's a little bit more mature, not kiddie. It is a really nice scent. And I haven't been pulling for it, but I want to bring it back and start using it, start wearing it, because it's just a beautiful scent. I really like this. I don't have to think twice about this. I can just grab it, put it on. I know I'm going to smell good. I don't think anyone would find this offensive. I know Victoria's Secret has a lot of fragrances, but to me, this one just kind of works well on my skin, and I really like it. So again, that's the Victoria's Secret Bombshell. Another one from my July tray that I would like to bring back, and this is the MAC Turquoise. Kind of like Victoria's Secret, this here is just, I know it works for me. To me, it shows up and it does the assignment. I mean, it just smells good. It's elegant. I feel confident in this. And of course, the bottle is given, resort, beach, vacation. But I have worn this scent year round, because there was a time where I couldn't afford, I only had one fragrance. I had one fragrance, I wore that fragrance, and then when it was gone, I would get another fragrance, or I would repurchase that one. I would wear that one scent until it was gone. There was a time where I couldn't do 3 or 4 or 5 fragrances. I could only get one. And I think that's why the MAC Turquoise is so special to me, because it is that fragrance where when I bought it, I wore it out, bought another bottle, wore that one out. And so it kind of has a special place in my heart. And plus, it's beautiful. The dry down on this one does what I need it to do. I just feel very confident in this. So again, that is the MAC Turquoise. Next up, this is kind of a warm scent. I just did a little short talking about this one. And this is the Zenith Riffs. I just probably got this a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I'm telling you, this is really a nice scent. It's elegant. It's just a creamy, smooth scent. It is the dupe for the Mind Games Queenie. Now, I will have to say, it is, if you can't afford Mind Games, and trust me, I understand, because that is a very pricey, those are pricey fragrances. Actually, the Mind Games Prodigy is on my wish list, maybe for my birthday or for Christmas. Maybe my husband or my kids will get that for me. But it's beautiful. The longevity is, and the compliments, oh my goodness, the compliments that I got from wearing just a sample of that fragrance. And like I said, I'm not even out to get compliments. I just want to know that I smell good to me, that it lifts my mood. But I got compliments off that fragrance that day. I will say Zenith Riffs is a close dupe. I mean, if you're like me and you can't put that kind of money into a fragrance right now, I think you're going to come close enough with it. It's not loud, it's not headache inducing, and it is close to the DNA of Mind Games. But it is beautiful. It was launched in 2025. It has vanilla accords, coconut, fruity, woody, musky. I don't pick up on a lot of coconut, which I don't necessarily, I'm probably not, these are just my impressions, not necessarily that I'm, what you say, a reviewer. It's more of like my impressions, what I smell when I first, spray a fragrance, or how it smells on my skin. But the vanilla and the musk and the woody notes I pick up I guess that's what's giving it the elegance, the creamy and smoothness. But this is really nice. I've actually been finding myself wearing it when I come home and relax, and I'm around the house. I got on my lounge clothes. I've been putting this on, but this is beautiful. So I do plan to, and of course it has to macerate. I haven't had it very long. So again, is the Zenith Riffs. Next fragrance, we're talking about bright and citrus since it's still warm weather. This is an OG, and this is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This is my second bottle of this. This fragrance has been around since early 2000s. The first bottle I had probably was well over 10 years ago. And to me, now this is just to my nose, but that bottle was stronger than this one I have here. I mean, it is a strong citrus scent, beautiful, elegant on the dry down. But the bottle I had years ago, I mean, I could only do a couple of sprays and it was enough. This one, I find, just to me, it just doesn't seem like it's quite as strong as the one I purchased years ago. But this is a bright scent, beautiful for hot weather, which we're still having. It's citrus, fresh. It has woody notes. I like fragrances that give off that brightness. I mean, it's kind of uplifting, and I like it for that. And so I want to pull this out and start giving it some wear, before the weather turns cooler. I don't know about you guys, but I wear my fragrances. I wear them year round. I don't have a particular season, but I get it. I mean, you think this is more summer, that type of vibe, and I totally understand that. But yeah, I want to pull this out and give it some wear while it's still warm weather. So again, that is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Okay, next fragrance. This is another bright fragrance. And this is Pink Woods by Ariana Grande. I don't think I have to say much. You can see by the dent in this, and I haven't even had this that long. Maybe, I think I bought it at the end of 2025. I like vetiver in fragrances, and this has vetiver in it. It is just a beautiful scent. It is sweet. It has citrus notes, woody notes, green, amber, musk, and caramel. Now, to my nose, I don't pick up any caramel whatsoever, but I definitely get the green. I get the citrus and the woody, and on the dry down, it is sweet. That combination of notes, just, I don't know, on the skin, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So it has bergamot, vetiver, which I love, jasmine, cashmere woods. Also, it says a hint of cotton candy, which I don't pick up on any cotton candy. I don't get a lot of sweet, sugary sweet, but it does have a hint of sweetness mixed with the green notes and the woodiness. I love it. I love it for me. I get a decent amount of longevity out of this too. The sillage is just beautiful. And I will definitely repurchase this. This was kind of an affordable fragrance too. I will definitely repurchase this I'd like to keep it in my collection because it is nice. It is just a nice scent. It's one that I can put on running errands. I like that scent on me. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And so that is the Pink Woods by Ariana Grande. Next, and this is one that I just haven't been reaching for, that I figure I need to show it some love before cold weather hits. And this is the Versace Bright Crystal. Actually, I think I've only worn this fragrance one time since I've had it. I do like it because it's giving off that citrus, the brightness. I just haven't been reaching for it. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. We tend to get into that cycle of just reaching for the same fragrances all the time. And I'm trying to break that. I'm trying to pull out some things that I haven't been wearing. But I do like this. It has floral accords, citrus, aquatic, rose, and woody accords. This has been around for a while. It has notes of peony and magnolia in the mid, amber and musk in the base. But it starts off a little sharp in the beginning, bright, but then it dries down. It warms up on the skin, giving it a little bit, the woody notes gives it a little bit of a depth. So I do want to pull it out and start wearing it, and because I do like the Bright Crystal. So again, that is Versace Bright Crystal. Next, I have a Middle Eastern fragrance. This is, and I know I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. This is Duh by Afnan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. I apologize. But this is one I don't hear a lot of people talk about. But this is really nice. This is sweet, fruity, not offensive whatsoever. I think this is another good, easy reach, grab and go type of fragrance. It has some fruit notes at the top, cherry, musky notes, vanilla, and it also has some spicy notes, which it may, but I definitely get the warm. It dries down on the skin, warm and fruity. This is a really nice one. Very, very, very affordable fragrance. But it's sweet. It's nice. It is really nice. I like this. So I've worn it a couple of times. I figure I'm going to pull it out and give it some wear. I think it could be worn year round. I mean, it's, you know, it's just nice. It's beautiful. Fruity and sweet. And again, that is Doe, forgive me, by Afnan. Another Middle Eastern. And this is by Latafa. And this is the Yara Tus. And as we all know, Latafa has been doing its thing. I think all of the Latafa, I have a few Latafa fragrances. I'm actually going to do a ranking video of all of my Middle Eastern all of my Middle Eastern perfumes when I get a chance and get the time. This one, I really do like. I like this one, and I like the others. I think there may only be one that that I don't really care too much for, but Latafa has not disappointed, and I like this one as well. This is the Yara Tus. It's tropical, sweet, coconut, musky, woody. It comes off a little sweet, but then it warms up to me on the skin. It has notes of mango, coconut, orange blossom, and passion fruit, and there's some cashmere in the base, which I'm sure helps it to give it that warm accord on the skin. I even get compliments off of this. I mean, longevity is moderate. I mean, at least 4 to 6, maybe even a little bit longer. I'm not a heavy sprayer, but this is not, I don't find this offensive either. This is really a beautiful scent. It really is, and very affordable. So again, that is the Yara Tus by Latafa. I have 2 Kayali's here. This is the Kayali Musk 12. Now let me say, I just got my bottle this year, I think when Mona relaunched the Musk 12, because I know a lot of people were asking for her to bring it back because it smelled so good. And I must say, I really, really do like it. It is a very nice scent. It's floral, it's sweet, woody, powdery, has accords of white floral. My juice is not dark. I guess I haven't had it, you know, as long as maybe some of you others have had yours. But this is really, really pretty. It is it's just beautiful. It smells like, I don't know, it gives you that smell of mature elegance, confidence. You just smell put together. To me, that's the vibe it gives. It has jasmine, freesia, musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. It does warm up on the skin. I've thought about maybe wearing it with, I have the sugared patchouli by Kayali, and I don't know if any of you have that, but that is a strong scent. I like it though. I do. I like it. I like the vanilla sugared patchouli, but it is strong. So I thought about maybe trying to layer this with that to see if it'll sweeten it up just a little bit. But this is a beautiful scent. This is one that I, you know, would maybe wear to church because I don't think it would be offensive if you're in a crowd. It's just sweet, elegant. My only complaint with this one is the longevity. I mean, I feel like 2 hours and then I can't others may be able to smell me, but I feel like after 2 hours, I can't even smell it. That is my only complaint with this fragrance, is that it has no, it just doesn't last on the skin. But I plan to play around with it, maybe layer it with some of the others. I have Vanilla 28. Vanilla 28 is one of my loves. That's another one that I wear year round also. I mean, because it's comforting, warm, you know, it's just really nice. I may layer it with some of the other fragrances by Kayali, but standing alone by itself is just poor longevity. Another by Kayali, and I just got this, and this is the Capri lemon sugar, Capri in a bottle, lemon sugar, 14. surprisingly, I only picked this up because I wanted to sample. I am learning. I I have to admit I've gotten wiser because in the beginning, when I started collecting fragrances, if I'm gonna pay $30 or $40 for a small size, let me just go ahead and look on Mercari or something and see if I can find it cheap, discounted, and get the bigger bottle. And you can do that. However, I don't want a lot of fragrances on the shelf that I know I'm not going to wear. And that's the thing about blind buying. You don't know. I mean, you can read the notes, but sometimes when you get the fragrance and get it home, it's not what you thought it was going to be. I'm starting now to get more of the samples and travel sizes just to give fragrances a sniff, because sometimes what works for one person just may not work for you. But this one, I'm glad I picked it up. Of course, I think it is full bottle worthy. I like it. I do. I really do like it. It's kind of a sugary sweet to me. It has accords of sweet, vanilla, citrus, fruity, powdery, musk, aromatic. Launched in 2024. It has notes of freesia. It has musk in the base, freesia in the mid. It is really nice. I gave it a try the other day, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's not a tart lemon. It's a sweet lemon, like a really sugary sweet lemonade. But I was pleasantly surprised. It's bright. I like it. I really do. And I think I may get a bigger size in this. But yeah, I think it's, for me, I think it is full bottle worthy. But I think it's worth getting your nose on. I mean, it's pretty nice. That is the Citrus in a Bottle Lemon Sugar by Kayali. The last fragrance I want to talk about is by Fleur. And I'm going to put this on my tray for August. And that is Missing Persons. And let me just say, yeah, this is full bottle worthy. I do plan to get a bigger bottle of that. I really like this. To me, this is another non-offensive. It's blind buy worthy. A grab and go. You're running errands. I mean, you could even wear this for a special occasion. I think it's just, to me, it's very beautiful. Floral accords, powdery, fresh, white florals, musky, woody. It has notes of jasmine, bergamot, orange blossom, and sandalwood. So that sandalwood, it does dry down. It gives it some warmth, some depth. And I love all of these notes in here. Beautiful, soft, easy going, running your errands, just going wherever. I think it could be worn year round, but definitely soft enough to wear in the hot, humid weather. I think it would give you just the right amount of sweetness as it dries down on the skin. So again, that is Missing Persons by Fleur. So that is my video for today with all my fragrances for the month of August. Just wanting to rotate out, show some love to all the fragrances. If any of you have these, or if you have some good layering combinations with the Kayali Musk 12 or any of the other fragrances, please feel free to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you have any of these on your tray. And I appreciate you. Consider giving me a thumbs up, liking the video, subscribing to the channel. So until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.